美国华盛顿时间10月19日，一场精致的晚宴再次拉动了华盛顿地区在美华人参政议政的热情。这就是美国马里兰州亚太裔社群为现国会联邦众议员 Jamie Raskin 组织的支持筹款晚宴。Jamie Raskin 于今年1月就职于第115次国会，代表美国众议院马里兰州第8区国会议会。同时，他还是众议院司法委员会副主席，兼任2个司法机构小组委员会。他毕业于哈佛大学法学院，所以在从政25年以来，一直推动致力着美国的法律完善，特别是在犯罪、恐怖主义、国土安全以及移民方面有着显著的成果。
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. I'm so thrilled and honored to be here. A lot of people in the Asian community connect with us about immigration issues, and we want to make sure that America lives up to the highest values of the country in the immigration system. So we want to give opportunity both for people for the H-1B visas to come into the country, and so we're trying to expand the number. But also we want to make sure that the Dreamers have the right to stay in America. And generally, we want an immigration policy that's welcoming to the world. We want an immigration policy that is symbolized by the Statue of Liberty, not by a wall, not by barbed wire. So there is a struggle going on in America about this question, but we want to try to stand up for a welcoming, inclusive society. One problem is that President Trump has said he wants to deport the Dreamers, the immigrants who are brought here at a very young age, at 2 years old or 4 years old, but that he wants to support lawful immigration, legal immigration. But at the same time, he's trying to cut in half the number of legal immigrants that are coming into the country. So we want to make sure that we allow people to get into the country lawfully so they don't have to try to sneak into the country. People came over from Great Britain, and people came over from France, and people came over from Germany and Poland and throughout Europe, and then the slaves, of course, were brought from Africa, but people came from Asia, from China, from Japan, later Vietnam, Thailand, Indochina. We've had these remarkable waves of immigration. That's who we are as America. There's no America outside of the people who've come over here. That's who we are, and that's why I think that we have a claim to being the greatest country on earth, because we're not one race, we're not one ethnicity, we're not one language, we're not one political party, we're not one religion. We just have one constitution that says we the people, everybody together. You know, one of the major problems that we're facing in America is the problem of gun violence, and we're a complete outlier among countries because it's so easy to access guns, and therefore we have a very high level of gun violence. More than 30,000 people a year die because of guns, and that's just extraordinary when you look at the other countries around the world. So we need to bring that down by having a violent felon background check to make sure that violent people, unstable people aren't getting guns. We need to get rid of the semi-automatic assault weapons. In a larger sense, I think that we need to be focused on the environment. And, I was glad that the people of the world came together in the Paris Agreement to agree to steady and dramatic reductions in greenhouse gas emissions. I was very disappointed that President Trump decided to pull the plug on the agreement, and we've got to get back to it. A number of American states, including California, have said that they're going to continue to make progress, and Maryland will continue to make progress even without the U.S.'s formal involvement in the Paris process.
本次晚宴的成功举办，离不开另外一位与亚太裔社区保持亲密联系的政府官员，他就是美国马里兰州参议员苏珊丽，一位始终活跃在亚太裔社区活动的优秀政客。他表示，之所以举办本次晚宴，是因为 Jamie 是一位连接亚太裔社会与美国政府的优秀桥梁。他希望可以通过此次晚宴，更加加固他与亚太裔社区的关系。
Jamie Raskin has been a real champion of the Chinese American community. He's fought for immigrants, for women, for children, family, education, things that are important to our community. So we need to support an individual in Congress that will fight for our community and stand up for our community. That's why there are so many Asian American and Chinese American leaders that are here today because they wanted to support Jamie Raskin, who's been a champion of our community. We need someone who's going to strongly be a strong voice for us on immigration issues because immigration reform is something that our country needs to handle by Congress. You can't do it state by state, you have to do it in Congress. And he understands our community and the fact that we need to reduce backlogs and unify families, bring families here and make the process less cumbersome and so we can bring our families over here. So immigration's one. Another thing is he's also always fought racial profiling, particularly of our scientists and educators, and things like making sure we have health care and education. Jamie knows that education is one of the most important issues in our country, but also for our families, because I know that Chinese Americans value education because it's a great equalizer. So he's been an advocate for that. So.
本次晚宴的另外一位协助组织者大华府侨领刘维民女士也表示，本次活动的意义不仅是加强稳固了亚太裔社区与 Jamie Raskin 的友好联系，同时也是一个很好的契机，来加强亚太裔地区自身的团结力度。
Jamie Raskin 我认识他也认识3年多，他让我很感动的一点就是说，他确实说什么都做到，只要他能做到，他都尽量帮我们。我们要支持一个人，就是能代表、能帮我们亚太裔出声，而且你看他做一些 immigration 啊、education、science 这方面，他都出了很大的力，而且他本身是很有资格、很资历的一个人，因为他是哈佛法学院毕业，然后他在那个法学院里头也工作了25年，他也出了好几本书，所以这次我也很感动，就是说有这个会议，让大家很多的人、侨领啊、领导，而且亚太裔的集合在一起，大家都很开心。我是觉得我们中国人确实经过这20多年来有了一定的基础以后，然后中国人也慢慢的意识到了，因为走主流真的很重要。我觉得在法治国家的美国，我们当然第一代是铺路石，可是我们的第2代、第3代要真正的解决这个本质上的问题，一定要从主流这边着手。所以类似这样的活动，我是很希望大家继续在支持。
参加本次晚宴的还有来自大华府地区各个行业的标杆人物。他们在晚宴中与 Jamie Raskin 等人做了亲密的沟通与交流。晚宴的最后 ，Jamie 与苏三丽还与前来参会的各个嘉宾合影留念。许多到场的人士纷纷表示，希望类似这样的交流活动能够经常举办，切实地给在大华府地区生活的亚太裔社群提供充分的机会，让亚太裔的声音传入到相关政府部门。ACM 记者，美国马里兰州报道。